Hi friends, today I'm going to explain about how to connect to the remote database through SSH connection using Python. Okay, so previously I have explained the same concept using Java with the Maven tool. So if you want your requirement is through Java, so please refer my previous video. So now I'm explaining through Python. Okay, so this is our requirement. Okay, from remote PC, so we need to connect it to MySQL database through this SSH connection by enabling. Okay, so before explaining to the SSH connection, so I have to explain 2 points. So SSH is also known as secure shell or secure socket shell. Okay, so it is a remote management protocol through which user can modify and control their remote service on the internet. So it is possible to control and modify both in the internet at a time. So it is server on the database, so it is installed on the remote machine. Okay, so if you want to connect to the remote database through, it is possible through this SSH connection. So first of all, in the application we have to start the server with uh, with by enabling SSH connection. Okay, so we will start the application, so then we will see. So this is our uh, code to start the server SSH connection. Okay, first we have to import one module called SSH tunnel forwarder from SSH tunnel. Okay, we have to import this by using pip install ssh tunnel tunnel. Okay, so meanwhile I will explain through the code. Observe, we have to import SSH tunnel forwarder from SSH tunnel module. Okay, now I am taking in the try block. So if the server, why I am taking in the try block, if any error occurs, so directly accept block will catch that information and it will display. Okay, from SSH tunnel forwarder. So here I am providing host host of Ubuntu. So I'm having MySQL in Ubuntu operating system. I have Ubuntu installed with help of VirtualBox. Okay, so here I given information about host of Ubuntu and the port number is same for any to start the SSH connection, that is called port. Okay, so here pip install SSH tunnel means it is already installed in my system, so that's why it is saying that requirement already satisfied. Okay, now observe, so SSH tunnel forward user host and IP address, how I am giving in tuple format means here it is giving the information already. So I'm taking the help of SSH tunnel forwarder, so it is a class in the, these are the parameters. So first SSH address or host. Okay, this SSH address or host, it is expecting in the format of tuple. Okay, SSH address or host, so in the tuple format, so here you can observe tuple or string. Okay, that's why I given in the tuple format. Next SSH username and SSH password, so these are the Ubuntu login details. And second thing is we have to provide these two SSH proxy enabled to true and remote bind address is we have to connect to the remote database our final target. So to connect to final target database also, just we have to provide remote bind address on which database you are accessing, that you have to provide this is host and that final target database port number. So it is also expecting in the form of tuple format only. Observe here remote bind address. So here it is saying none, but here observe finally it is also here it is expecting in the tuple format. Okay, IP and port remote side of the tunnel. Okay, tuple in the format of string comma int. So if these details are correct, and if the server is in start state, you will get server started. If you are having any problem, it is going to catch the accept block and it print the information here. So first I will show you the difference by starting the server and stopping the server. I will run the application in both cases. Observe here sudo service ssh start. First I am starting the ssh. Okay, now SSH is started. Now I am running that application. Python tunneling.py. So now server is started. Okay, so now it is connecting to the remote machine successfully through SSH connection. I want to know whether it is really connecting or not. Now I will stop the SSH. So if it is stopping the SSH, it will give error. Could not establish the connection to SSH gateway. It is stopping. Okay, now I stopped the SSH. Now I will run the application once again. Now it should give error. That means here cache block will catch that information and display. Okay, here we are getting problem with could not establish session to SSH gateway. Okay, that is could not connect to gateway. So that this is the information. The host name is not available and port number unable to connect. It is saying. So finally, problem with could not establish session to SSH gateway. Okay, this is the information about how to connect to the server through SSH connection. Okay, next my intention is after starting here, I want to connect to this database through this SSH connection. Okay, now observe here. So MySQL database I have installed in Ubuntu operating system already. Okay, so here I'm having five database. I have created one database. In that database I have created one table and having some records. Okay, there are having four records. Okay, I want to fetch these records from the remote server. Okay, so if you are having knowledge on PDBC Python to database connection, so you can understand easily. Okay, if you are not having knowledge, so just observe what I am saying. So to connect to the Python to database, we need one module called mysql.connector. So this one also we have to install by using pip install. Okay, pip install mysql.connector. Okay, pip install mysql.connector. So it is also already having in my system. So it will say that requirement already satisfied. Okay, next. So by using this module, I am connecting. Okay, here I am providing the database name. So this is my database name, Chari. Next, this is the host. On the remote machine, database is running on the which host? So that is running on the local host. So username and password are the MySQL credentials, and authentication plugin and CARSET we have to use mandatory. Authentication plugin is MySQL native password. So it is already, if you want whether it is not there or not, you can check by using select host comma user from user table. Okay, there you can see MySQL native password. Okay, this is CARSET. Okay, we have to use mandatory these two things. So you have to check on the user table which one is there. So based on that you can keep here. Next, port. Port means MySQL port number. So MySQL having 3306, it will take from here. Okay, next. So if this information is correct, it will say connection equals to not equal to none. It is going to check. If the condition is satisfied, it is going to give MySQL database is connected. If it is not connect, if it is anything is wrong, it is going to say MySQL not connected, and it will give an exception. Okay, observe. Now I will run this application. Okay, Python connected to mysql.py. So sorry, I have stopped the server actually. Now I will run this application once again. So server started through SSH to MySQL database is connected. Okay, fine. Up to here, connection established to MySQL database. So now my requirement is I want to fetch these records from the remote database. So observe here. So first of all, to get the details from that remote database, first of all we have to create one cursor object. Cursor is equal to connection dot cursor. Okay, so after creating cursor object, we need to execute the query using cursor object. Okay, execute query cursor. Once again, cursor dot execute of, directly here I am providing the query select star from student. Okay, now fetching the records, rows, sorry, fetch, fetching the records. Rows is equal to cursor dot fe fetch all. Okay, after fetching the records, we need to display that records. So fetch all is a method, it will give the records in list of tuple formats. Okay, for row in rows. So if the condition is if the records are there, it will print the records one by one. Okay, now observe, just I am running this application. So we are getting 4 records, right? Sai Kumar, Bongir, Sahiti, Chilganagar, Shankar, live, confirm. Okay, these are the records only, right? So if you are having doubt, I want to give one more record. Insert. So it should give that record also now. Insert into student values 5, comma Ubuntu live session. Okay, Now observe how many records here. Select star from student. So now here it is having total 5 records. So I want to get here also 5 records. Python connection to MySQL. So now it will give 4 records, okay? 5 records, sorry. So we are getting finally now inserted record also it is getting, right? So we can say that it is connected to remote database through this SSH connection, okay? So this is friends, I want to explain how to connect to the remote database, that is MySQL server, through this SSH connection using Python, okay? Thank you for watching this video. If you are watching for the first time, so please subscribe to my channel. If you are having any queries on any technology like Java, Python, data science, okay, please comment or uh, mail to me, so I will help you. Okay, thank you for watching this video.